We are reading about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yes, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Who can tell me what you see on the cover? Addison, what do you see on the cover?
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Addison, you just described our characters.
I know.
What else do you see on the cover?
Goldilocks is on the dad's chair.
Goldilocks is sitting on Dad's chair. Okay, you guys know the story. That's awesome. What else do you see on the cover? Agnisha?
I see.
Where are they sitting? What do you think? In the house? Probably in the living room, right? So everyone just described characters, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, setting in the living room, and then you all described an event. Goldilocks was sitting, right? Those are called story elements. In our story elements, we have characters, and we ask ourselves who, right? Who is in our story, Zanaya? And then in our story elements, we also have setting. Where is our story taking place? And then we have events. What is happening, right? All of those are story elements. And we need to know our story elements because it helps us describe the story when we're done, right? Retell the story. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to retell Goldilocks in a couple of days. All right, so Goldilocks and the Three Bears, illustrated by Gavin Scott. Once upon a time, Goldilocks was playing in the woods near her home. As she skipped along the pebbly path, her golden locks bouncing, Goldilocks suddenly stopped and sniffed the air. A yummy smell was coming from the middle of the woods. Ooh, did anyone hear a character in the story?
Yes.
You can say it out loud if you all know it. Who did you hear? Who was introduced? Goldilocks. And Goldilocks is who?
The first character.
The first character. Good job, Janice. The first character. Oh, and she's right here, right? And then, where was she walking? Where was she walking? Oh, where was she walking?
In the woods.
In the woods. And that is our
Setting.
setting. Very good, right? Where? And we ask ourselves, where? In the woods. Yep, right here. All right. Rumble, rumble, as her tummy grumbled loudly. Goldilocks followed the delicious smell. She soon found herself in the front of a little house. I wonder who lives here, she said. So I think the setting is going to change, right? Because she sees a house. Do you have a question, Zanaya?
She maybe thinks the house is not. She maybe thinks the house is for sale and there's nobody in there.
She thinks the house is for sale and no one is in there? All right, let's see. She knocks on the door, right? We see her knocking on the door right here. Goldilocks knocked loudly on the front door. Knock, knock, knock. But on the last knock, the door swung open. There was no one at home. Goldilocks saw 3 bowls of porridge on the kitchen table. I'm sure no one will mind if I have a little taste of this porridge, she told herself. So, do you think someone is going to mind if she had a little taste of the porridge?
Yeah.
Yes? What would you do if someone came into your bedroom without permission, right? And then tasted your candy that was in the bedroom or borrowed a book without your permission? Would that be a little upsetting?
No. Yeah.
You wouldn't be upset about that, Caleb?
That would be like Goldilocks.
What would you be upset about that, Denise? If your sister borrowed your toys without your permission or went into your room, would you be upset about that? How about turn and talk to your friends? How would you feel?
I will talk to you. You know what? And they're got blue eyes. All right. Get off the way. I want to feel.
Okay.
And I will break the bones. There's no permission.
All right, boys and girls. Can someone share? Can someone share your feelings? Stephen, what did you guys talk about? How would you feel? How would you feel if someone came into your bedroom and took something from you without asking your permission? You would feel bad? Would that make you upset? Right? I think, let's see how, let's see what happens in the story, right? Let's see how the owners of this house feel when Goldilocks goes into their house and eats their porridge. Goldilocks ate a spoonful of porridge from the biggest bowl. Yuck, she cried. This porridge is much too cold. Goldilocks tried the medium-sized bowl. Ouch, she gasped. This porridge is much too hot. Finally, Goldilocks took a little mouthful from the smallest bowl. She sighed. This porridge is perfect. And she ate it all up. So she loved the porridge, right? What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat at home?
The porridge looks like something with eggs on it.
Something with eggs on it? You know what porridge is? It's another word for like oatmeal, like a hot cereal. What do you love to eat, Addison?
Apples.
Apples?
Let me see that thing.
Takis, apples. What about you, Zanaya? Takis? What about food? Those are all snacks, right? What about food? McDonald's? McDonald's? What about you, Olivia?
I said that.
You said McDonald's. Kayla said McDonald's. Olivia? McDonald's? Janice? What do you like to eat at home? What's your favorite food? What does your mom cook for you? Emmanuel, are you fine? Oh, friends, Janice is talking. Let's listen to what she has to say. We think about it and we'll get back to you, okay? All right? Amnesia, what do you like to eat? Dave and Buster's to eat there. What do you eat there? Burgers and fries. Yum. All right. We all have special foods in our homes that we like to eat, right? Just like Goldilocks liked to eat someone else's special porridge. Did you think about it, Janice?
Yeah.
Okay, what does your mom make for you? What do you like to eat? Apple pie. Your mom makes special apple pie for you? All right, we'll have one more. We'll have Ashley share too. What does your mom like to make?
Apple pie.
Porridge? Just like Goldilocks in the story? So you made a connection right now, right? With Goldilocks in the story? All right, let's see what happens next. Then Goldilocks went into the living room for a rest. She saw a big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a tiny little chair. Goldilocks climbed onto the biggest chair. This chair is too big, she said. Oh, and boys and girls, before she went on the chair, did our setting change in the story?
Yeah.
Where did it change to? Who can tell me? Raise your hand if you can tell me.
I know.
Emmanuel, did our setting change from the forest? Where did it change to?
For her to live in there.
Where?
She's trying to live in there.
In where? Where's there? Let's look at our picture clues. The Three Little Bears house, right? Right here. All right. What happened first? Remember what happened first? What does she do?
Eat the porridge.
Raise your hand if you can tell me. What does she do? One, what does she do? She ate the porridge, yes. Goldilocks ate the porridge, right? And that's our event. What did she do? We asked ourselves, what did she do? She ate the porridge. Yes, very good. And then she sat on the chair, right? And then she said what? It was too big. Sit up, please. Sit up, Jordan. Crisscross applesauce. All right. Next, Goldilocks clambered onto the medium-sized chair. The cushions were very, very squishy. This chair is too soft, she said. Then Goldilocks tried the tiny chair. This chair is perfect, beamed Goldilocks. She was just getting comfortable when, crack, the chair broke into pieces. Oh no, Goldilocks gasped. Perhaps I should lie down instead. So what did she do? What was happening? What was the event? What took place? Janice? She broke the chair, right? That's another event. Yes, she broke the chair. Did Goldilocks change in the story?
Yes.
She did, right? How did she change? Turn and talk. How did she change? How did Goldilocks change? Turn and talk to your friends. Well, sweet. Talk to your friends. How did Goldilocks change? Juan, talk to us. How did Goldilocks change? How did Goldilocks change? Talk to Milo about it. What is she doing? Was she nice in the beginning? No, was she nice?
Can I tell you something?
Alright, boys and girls, do we have some ideas in our heads? How did she change? Let's see. I'm going to pick on someone who I did not hear from. Oh, sweet, I didn't hear from you. How did Goldilocks change? Can you say that out loud so I can hear? Everyone can hear? She was being disrespectful. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Right? Going in someone's house, eating their food, Zanaya, and then breaking their chair. That's pretty disrespectful. I agree with you, Josue. Good job. Upstairs, Goldilocks found a big bed, a medium-sized bed, and a tiny little bed. When she jumped on the big bed, it was too hard. The medium-sized bed was too soft for bouncing, and the little bed was just right. Just right. Perfect, Goldilocks sighed happily, and the little girl crawled under the covers and fell fast asleep. So what did she do now? What happened after she broke the chair? What's going on? What's our events? Stephen, what did she do? I didn't hear from you. Well, let me hear from Stephen again then. What did she do, Stephen? She sleeps in baby bear's bed, right? Kimberly? So far, how many characters do we have? One. Very good, Josue. Jordan, can you sit up, please? Sit up. All right, Kayla. So now who comes? Big Bear. So now who are the characters? Well, let's read. Let's find out. Emmanuel, let's find out. Meanwhile, 3 hungry bears returned to the little house. They had been for a walk while their hot porch cooled down. But the door was already open, and there were muddy footprints in the hall. So we have 3 bears, right? We don't know their names yet.
I know.
You do probably, but right now we don't, right? Because it didn't tell us in the story. It just said what? It said 3 little bears, right? What did it say?
3 little bears.
3 little bears. All right. Someone's been eating my porch, roared Daddy Bear. So who do we have? Daddy Bear. All right, let's find Daddy Bear. What does Daddy Bear do? Wait, boys and girls. What does Daddy Bear do? Oh, that's so quiet. That's such a quiet one. That's better. Thank you. Thank you, Kayla. That's much better. All right, someone's been eating my porch too, growled Mommy Bear. Who's introduced? Mommy Bear. Look, sweet baby bear, my porch is all gone. What did he do? Who's introduced? Baby bear. So boys and girls, we have our characters, our setting, and then the baby bears come home, right? The baby bears come home. Who comes home? The bears. Oh, I said it wrong. Who comes home? The bears, right? The 3 bears. Yes, they come home. And then they find out that their porridge has been eaten, right, Kimberly? And then the 3 bears went into the living room. Someone's been sitting in my chair. What did Daddy Bear do? Roar. Someone's been sitting in my chair too. Roar. Someone's been sitting in my chair, squeaked Baby Bear. And look, Look, they what? Broken it. So the bears find out that their porridge has been eaten, their chair's been broken, right? And then they hear a sound coming from upstairs. What kind of sound? Somebody's probably snoring, right, when we hear that? Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Daddy Bear. And how did he say it? Someone's been sleeping in my bed too, growls Mommy Bear. How does she growl? Grrr. All right. And then, oh, let's see what the baby bear says. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, sweet baby bear. And look, she's still there. And then we have baby bear finding Goldilocks, right, sleeping. And then what happens?
She wakes up and runs away.
You guys know the story already, right? She wakes up, Goldilocks woke up with a start and screamed. The three bears watched in surprise as she ran off through the forest as fast as her little legs would carry her. And guess what? They never saw her again. And our story ends. What happens last? After the baby bear find the house, right? The porridge and the chair, and then they go back to the bedroom because they hear someone sleeping, probably snoring, right? And then Goldilocks does what? She runs away, and that's our ending, right? Did Goldilocks change in our ending? How did she change? Turn and talk. Last time, turn and talk. How did she change?
She saw the bears how she woke up.
Who will be your partner? You can talk to her, and I can talk to her. Sweet, how did Goldilocks change? All right, boys and girls, can I have your attention? I think, boys and girls, my friends, I think we have some great ideas in our heads, right? Look at this picture. How does she look?
She looks tall.
Jordan, how does she look? She looks tall, but look at her face, Emmanuel. How does she look? She looks, wait, Stefan has an idea. How does she look, Stefan?
Scared.
Scared, right? Did she change?
Yes.
She was comfortable, happy, minding her own business, and then she was disrespectful, and now she's changed. All right, very good. So boys and girls, good job. Kiss your brains because we just described characters, setting, and events, or story elements. And we're done.